Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews. And oh my god, this is awesome. A report Warner Brothers tells Access Media to get lost at Joker red carpet premiere. Finally, somebody standing up to the press that have been openly hostile towards our buddy the Joker. And whatnot. Let's get into this, shall we? Warner Brothers told the Access Media to take a hike for the upcoming Joker red carpet event that will take place in Hollywood at the famous TCL Chinese Theater. Warner Brothers spokesperson told Variety that there will not be interview press on the red carpet for the event. The spokesperson stated, "Our red carpet is comprised of photographers only. A lot has been said about Joker, and we just feel it's time for for people to see the film." Let's put this in reading view. The interview press have been openly hostile towards Joker, and a number of the reviews specifically review bombed the film due to their political ideology. They're actually right on that, because if you look at it, they're saying the movie sucks, it's just white incels being justified in committing mass murder and all that crap. Then actor Joaquin Phoenix walked out of an interview with the Telegraph. Robbie Collin asked if Phoenix was worried that this film might perversely end up inspiring exactly the kind of people it's about, with potentially tragic results. Phoenix reportedly responding, saying, Why would you? No, no. Then he got up and left. Collin reported Phoenix panicked. He later explains, because the question genuinely hadn't crossed his mind before, then asks me, not for the last time, what an intelligent answer might have been, or might have sounded like. Not only did Phoenix walk out, but director Todd Phillips also took issue with the critics and the press coverage of the film. Phillips describes critics slamming the film for its violence as bizarre. In a recent interview with The Wrap, Phillips expresses his frustration with critics lampooning the film for its portrayal of violence. Why didn't the movie, or we didn't make the movie to push buttons? I literally described to Joaquin at one point in those 3 months as, like, look at this as a way to sneak a real movie into a studio system under the guise of a comic book film. It wasn't, we want to glorify this behavior. It was literally like, let's make a real movie with a real budget, and we'll call it fucking Joker. PG-13, folks. Sorry about that. That's what it was. He then criticizes them and specifically takes aim at the far left. I think it's because outrage is a commodity. I think it's something that has been a commodity for a while. What's outstanding to me is the discourse in this movie is how easily the far left can sound like the far right when it suits their agenda. It's really been eye-opening for me. A select number of family members of the victims of Aurora, Colorado shooting attempted to use the media-created controversy around the movies as an attempt to push for gun control. They sent a letter to Warner Brothers calling for the film studio to engage in gun control activities. However, the letter started off with them admitting they had not seen the film and were going based off of what they had read from the critics. We learned that Warner Brothers when we learned that Warner Brothers was releasing a movie called Joker that presented the character as a protagonist with a sympathetic origin story, it gave us pause. In quotes. At least from one family member of the Aurora shooting noted his daughter would not have agreed with the letter. It partially reads, "Make no mistake, neither the fictional character Joker nor the film is an endorsement of real-world violence of any kind. It is not the intention of the film, the filmmaker, or the studio to hold this character up as a hero." What do you all make of Warner Brothers' decision? I like it! The fact that they stood up to the press because the press was openly hostile to them is absolutely wonderful news. If you ask me, they should do it more often because the access media is just nothing but far left psychos, in my opinion. And if they were to continue to lambast other movies simply because they don't suit the agenda that they perceive everybody wants, then I believe that the media should take a hike when it comes to Hollywood. Hollywood has become a cesspit. There's still some good people in Hollywood. Jon Voight, Keanu Reeves, Robert Downey Jr., and a few others. But they're very few and far between. Dean Cain. And I'm sorry, but I am starting to think that the rest of Hollywood has gone completely nuts with this whole, you're not allowed to have an opinion unless it's the opinion that we want you to have. They've been doing that to Scarlett Johansson. She gives her outright opinion on something, and then she's forced to walk it back. I think that is wrong. And as for the media being shut out, or the interview media, or access media, being shut out from the Joker's red carpet, thank God. Because they were just going to basically ruin the movie for everyone else. That was their whole goal. They had the freaking military or National Guard put on alert. National Guard was put on alert because a bunch of whiny SJWs complained to the FBI. Anyway, that's the video, folks. Y'all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know what you all think down in the comments below. Do you think the Warner Brothers was right to bar the interview press or access media? Or do you think that they should have let them in and see what happens? I, for one, encourage opposite point of views. If you have an opposite point of view than mine, feel free to share it. But share it in a civil tone. Share it without openly insulting me and getting hostile. Because if you get hostile, I'll shut your butt down right then. You won't be able to, or you'll be able to comment, of course, and I'll leave it up there. Chances are I'll even make a video on how people are being rude in my comment section. You honestly think that I will accept this kind of crap? I won't. Remember, people, when you go onto our channels and you get hostile, we will fight back. Anyway, that's the video. Hope you all enjoyed it. This has been Orange Hat Reviews. Catch you all on the next one.